Hello, all my beautiful souls, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the beautiful sign of Pisces for the month of October 2022. I hope all my Pisces friends are doing well. As you know, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is a spread that I have for you today, dear Pisces. In the past position, we have the Sun clarified by the Five of Cups. In the challenging position, we have the Hermit clarified by the Eight of Wands. In the present position, we have the Strength clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. And in the future outcome position, we have the Nine of Swords clarified by the Six of Cups. So let's get right into the spread. First, you have the beautiful Sun card in this spread, which minimizes the negative aspects of the more difficult cards like the Nine of Swords, for example. But you actually don't have that many negative cards. You do have the Five of Cups in the clarifying position, but the good part about this card is that it is in the past position. The disappointment that you may have felt is actually behind you. It's interesting that the Sun here is paired with the Five of Cups, because the Sun is a card of joy and optimism and happiness and, you know, feeling accepted in a particular situation or in a particular relationship. But this card, when it comes with the Five of Cups, is about shining the light on something, perhaps a feeling of loss, perhaps a feeling of disappointment. And it looks to me that you've actually done quite a lot of work, spent a lot of time and energy working through a difficult situation in your life. And the Sun card definitely helps with that, because the Sun helps you kind of come to a realization and self-acceptance. And it's almost like when you address things that, especially emotions that may be difficult, you know, you process them, you're better equipped to put them behind you, and you're better equipped to learn from that. That's what the major arcana cards are all about. They come up with when we have to kind of realize a life lesson, you know, on the journey, and they sort of guide us in that respect, and they help us move forward towards achieving our goals and our progress. In the challenging position, we do have the Hermit, which tells me that you need to find a way to trust more when it comes to your inner voice, when it comes to your inner guidance. Because anytime we have the Hermit in the challenging position, it just means that we're not really listening to our inner guidance. And so, you know, we're not really following our own star that shines the way forward for us. And so the biggest message here is to learn to trust yourself over anyone else, even if it is a relative or a close personal friend, because people that are in our closest circles still have different energies. And it's important to remember that if they have controlling issues and their opinion kind of overrides your opinion, then your inner voice, your inner guidance is not going to be as strong. And it's important to kind of create boundaries for yourself. The Hermit here is about kind of developing confidence and feeling more secure in your own frame, that regardless of what the life may bring, you stand strong on both of your feet, and you look forward, you know, up at the sky, up at the sun with happiness, and you welcome wonderful things, and you tell yourself wonderful things are on their way to me. I'm experiencing joy. It is easy for me to experience joy. It is easy for me to attract things that make me excited. It is easy for me to maintain love or fall in love, or what, you know, whatever it is that maybe attract money. Money is flowing my way easily. I easily find new opportunities, you know, whatever it is that you're trying to feel more secure about. You may feel feel quite sensitive in the month of October because, Pisces, we are going through a Neptune transit. And actually, based on what the astrologers are saying, Neptune, sometimes turns direct, sometimes it goes retrograde. And so all these kind of transiting moves that the Neptune is doing can create anxiety and confusion and make us feel like, what are we doing? What is, what are my goals? Like sometimes Neptune makes people feel disoriented a little bit, and you want to have a clear direction, at least for your spiritual self. But right now, I do believe that the Neptune has left the sign of Pisces and is transiting into Aquarius. And so you may kind of feel effects of that. And don't be surprised if you feel a little bit lonely or isolated, where you feel like maybe you're not being supported emotionally, and when you don't have a strong voice coming from the inside, it may make you feel a little bit anxiety driven, if you will. With the Eight of Wands in the clarifying position, the Eight of Wands is all about movement. So for some of you, it means that things are kind of slowing down. They're not going as fast as you would like them to go. And for others, the Eight of Wands could mean that things are moving too fast and you're being a little bit overwhelmed and unable to kind of get the best out of the timing. Timing in life can be very important, right? Things have to align, and timing has to be correct for the dreams to be achieved, for victories to be accomplished, and so on and so forth. And so when timing seems to be out of alignment, just allow things to come to you naturally. Just find your rhythm with the flow, just go with the flow and try to find the wave so you can catch it and ride it, if you will. In the present position, we do have the Strength card, which tells me that you're far more resilient than you realize, and you are a lot more in control than you think. The Strength card is a Major Arcana card, and again, Major Arcana cards are all about life lessons and what we need to do and what we need to focus on. They kind of focus our attention on them. And so the divine here is saying, you have the determination and the bravery to remain calm and achieve the things that you want to achieve, especially when it comes to hard work. The Eight of Pentacles is all about focusing and staying committed to the task at hand. We see this person sitting, making his pentacles, which later, of course, turn into a really good investment. So focus on working hard and focus on your investments. If you want to see, a bigger family in the future, or a bigger group of friends, or more security in your life, what are the steps that you're taking in kind of pushing that forward? Because abundance and hard work applies to personal as well as professional. Hard work applies to finances as well as relationships, because to maintain a good relationship, you need to make sure that you come up with different ideas to keep it fresh, to keep it new, to keep it going, and that does require hard work. But you are in the process of upgrading. You are in the process of achieving what you want. That's why you have the sun. It's shining really powerfully for you, even though you may feel like you're going through a bit of a difficult situation. And remember that with the Nine of Swords, generally when we're making the last push, when we are about to be victorious, it can be that last little test that the divine throws your way. When things are difficult, that you're breaking through. That's your sign that you are about to achieve incredible things. And the Nine of Swords does bring a lot of anxiety, because it kind of brings about thought rumination. We start living in our heads, and can't sleep and can't kind of figure out a positive and don't allow our mind to have positive thoughts, because those negative thoughts, they just kind of go round and round and round. It does look like there's something in your past that needs resolving, because the Six of Cups is a card that is all about memories, that is all about people from our past, situations in the past. And so you may be kind of trying to move forward, but still looking back. Oh, well, that happened to me before, or oh, well, that person said to me something negative before. Are they going to say it again? You have to address whatever is holding you back from the past, and kind of figure out that memory so you can lay it to rest, so you can move forward. But you're moving in the right direction. You have the Five of Cups in the past position, you have the Six of Cups in the future outcome position, and the next card that comes is the Seven of Cups, the choices. So there will be choices that are presented to you, but you're slowly moving in the right direction, because after the Seven of Cups, there's 8 and 9 and 10, which is the happy family and wish fulfillment. So let's see what we can clarify with the two Shaman Dream Oracle cards that I pulled. And we have Vanishing Mirror, Ego Sublimation, and we also have Lost in Space and Needing Direction. The Vanishing Mirror is all about letting go of self-centeredness and becoming a vessel of possibility. When your self-definition has become too rigid, too fixed around what you have come to learn, so that you contract your life into zones of safe and unsafe. This here is okay, but over there, well, that might be too risky. Judgment, fear, self-righteousness, and overconfidence are only some of the traits that keep you from evolving. We're all products of our conditioning, so remember that this is part of the human experience. Yet, you're not meant to remain static. Seeking only what you expect, even if it appears ambitious, is still too narrow. You go nowhere when you hesitate to move out of your comfort zone. When you focus too much on yourself, you become a servant of the ego. Let go of who you think you are and allow a new you to emerge. You will recognize yourself as what you are, a partner in co-creation, in service to the divine. So letting go of past negativity, of past disappointments, it's almost like getting a massage. When you experience acceptance, when you experience that self-acceptance that, yes, you may have made a mistake, but you're human. You're allowed to make mistakes. That's how you learn. Or, yes, someone else has made a mistake, and maybe that mistake affected you. But you're human, and they're human. And so when you accept things and allow the universe to recalibrate for you, right? The universe keeps track of all the karma, if you will. So when you accept things and move forward, you allow yourself to be successful. And it's almost like the acceptance feels, it's almost like getting a massage. And when you walk out after getting a massage, you feel light. Your muscles feel much better, like everything is in its place. And it just feels like really, like you feel really good inside of your body. And that is good, because then you feel grounded. The Lost in Space card is definitely about direction. Sometimes in life we lose our way, perhaps falling prey to addictive behaviors, or jealousy, or comparison, resistance, fear. This happens especially when we are up-leveling and genuinely changing for the better. A part of us hiding in the vast expansiveness of space wants to sabotage our progress. In the transformation process, our inner world no longer feels safe or inhabitable, as we find that our thoughts and beliefs have morphed beyond recognition. You may find yourself adrift in this way right now, unable to focus or determine the next step. You might be tired and simply need to regroup and rest. When you lack direction, the first thing to do is redirect your perspective of time. Like a newborn baby who needs swaddling to feel safe, you're invited to reduce your life visioning to the next 24 hours, because then it becomes much more manageable. take heart that the simple 24-hour container immediately banishes those two awful eternities away, that dark uncertainty, or feeling like something is never ending. You'll find your energy and focus restored as you recognize that you are never lost at all. Keep it simple. Right now, conserve your energy and take care of you in basic fundamental ways. So do drink plenty of water and get a massage if you can, or take long walks in nature so that your feet can touch the grass. Maybe you can go out on a boat and spend a day kind of looking at the water. That can be very calming. Maybe you can, if you live close to the mountains, maybe you can go on a nice hike and experience, nature close by. But, it kind of puts things in perspective and allows things to be a lot more manageable, dear Pisces. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, and I will see you next time.